The mission of Combined Joint All-Domain Command and Control, or CJADC2, is to give the U.S. Department of Defense decision superiority by connecting data, sensors, and decision-makers across every domain. AI is essential to this mission because it fuses massive datasets, scales to global operations, and cuts decision timelines from minutes to seconds. But two challenges can block AI deployment at scale: data management and security. Most AI solutions require that data is centralized for processing. However, each service operates with distinct, dispersed data systems and formats, which may be in contested or degraded environments. Centralization also creates security risks, as data is migrated or processed in the cloud, and with multiple classification levels, cross-domain transfer becomes slow and bureaucratic. Kamiwaza's AI software stack overcomes the challenges of deploying AI across a complex, distributed data estate. Instead of centralizing data, Kamiwaza deploys AI agents directly to the source, on-premises, in the cloud, or at the tactical edge, delivering cross-domain insights with lower latency and faster, simpler deployment at global scale. Equally critical, Kamiwaza enhances security. Processing data in place eliminates migration risks, while our context-aware authorization ensures access only for cleared individuals and entities. To learn more about Kamiwaza, let's hear from CEO Luke Norris.
First, you have a request coming from an app. This is any app or service that would then simply ping our API at the vector database. In this case, our full stack running in a cloud location is queried. When that stack gets the inference request, it realizes that it needs data from both the cloud location and data from the data center location. So while it's actually running the RAG process with the cloud data, it kicks off a simultaneous inference request to the data center stack. The data center stack also runs the RAG process local to the data from the data center. It gets that answer and then sends both answers back to the original stack that got the inference, where it is concatenated in a combined single result. That combined single result is sent back to the app or the service. And in doing such, we process petabytes and exabytes of data. We process it locally at the speed of light, defying data gravity. And we've retrieved one answer across multiple data sets, geographies, and services, not only defying data gravity, but also staying within compliance to GDPR, HIPAA, and other regulations, allowing for the first time a true distributed inference through our inference mesh across data held within the enterprise firewall, processed locally, and returned globally.
Kamiwaza has already delivered measurable impact across the federal government and Department of Defense. For Homeland Security, we reduced analysis time by 85% on a billion-line legacy dataset. In a recent Marine Corps hackathon, we helped define 3 novel use cases with strong potential for future deployment. We are actively building a solution for the intelligence community with additional use cases on our roadmap. Defense leaders recognize Kamiwaza as an emerging operating platform for CJADC2, powering decisive action in the cloud, on bases, and at the tactical edge. Our security is strengthened with relationship-based access control, or RBAC, a model that manages permissions through dynamic, graph-like relationships between entities, accounting for delegation and change over time. Next, with multimodal flexibility, you can use different AI models for different classification levels, scaling from tens to thousands of AI agents. Additionally, we embed outcome support directly into our offering, enabling fast deployment and measurable impact, going from initial deployment to operational capability in weeks, not months. Kamiwaza also partners with industry leaders including GAI, Blue Ally, and Generation, and others to extend capability and mission success across the defense enterprise. Kamiwaza can be purchased directly or via our partners, with a competitive price per node and development, deployment, and outcome support built into the offering. Kamiwaza meets DoD's mandate for secure, scalable AI as the foundation for CJADC2. By transforming distributed data into decisive advantage, the joint force gains the speed, trust, and agility to achieve information overmatch across every domain.